It's time for the Savage Lab. Welcome back, folks. I'm Marshall. I am a savage in the Savage Lab with Wayne.
Cooking up savage topics.
And we have a couple gentlemen on the Skype machine. What's your name, sir?
Chad here.
That's Chad.
Chad.
I'm Teeters.
Hi,
What
Chad.
up?
Hi, Teeters. How you doing, guys? Thanks for being here.
Still drinking the same beers. Except for Teeters, the Pilsner Urquell.
Yeah, what do you got? What do you got?
True. There's Pilsner Urquell in the teal can.
Oh, yeah.
That makes you
Oh,
look
show me
more
that teal can.
masculine.
It's more of a turquoise, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to talk about what?
Chad.
We're going to talk about according to this article, the top 5 jobs that robots will take first.
Coming up next. Welcome back, Savages. Thank you for checking out the show. Please be sure to subscribe to us. We love you.
Subscribe.
So this is something that Wayne was talking about here in between shows this evening. See, this is where did you find this?
LinkedIn. The article is horse shit. It's stupid. Chad, what's number 5?
All right. Well, let me introduce the article a bit here.
All
Okay.
right.
It's on LinkedIn, as Wayne alluded to. It's by Shelley Palmer, the CEO at the Palmer Group. And
Some stupid company
this
she made up, probably.
is...
Just
Yeah,
kidding.
I think
I don't
this
know
is
her.
just the article he put to create some buzz around his company and his name.
I thought Shelly is a girl's name. I was totally expecting to be a girl.
That's
That's
a
what I was
guy.
thinking.
Shelly's
it's
a guy.
dude. It's a bald
Is that
dude
kind of
with
like
glasses.
when you meet a dude and his name is Ashley?
I don't care
Or
about his
Shannon.
appearance.
Yeah. Well, Shannon.
What am I, his
Yeah.
fashion coordinator? What the fuck? What's in the article?
All right.
Or how about this
Oh,
guy
sorry,
and his
Shelley.
name is Wayne? Or
Get emo.
All right.
yeah.
So, first job this guy predicts that robots will take first: middle management.
So what is that?
That's
Yeah, I don't know. What's middle management even mean?
Exactly.
I don't know.
What are your initial thoughts, Teeters? I see you shaking your head there.
it. Just means it's like middle management is just fucked. They're terrible anyway. Like why do we need middle managers anyhow?
It's
Because-
because people at lower levels need to be babysitted because they have no accountability.
Because the
Exactly.
engineers can't talk to the goddamn customers, all right?
Like, that's
What would you
perfect.
say your
Good at
job?
dealing with people.
I got people
What?
skills. Can't you fucking see that?
What exactly do you do here?
You take the
I mean,
specs
middle management
from the
is-
engineers and bring them to the customers. Well, no, my secretary does that. But
What would you say you do here? I told you.
I'm good at dealing with people. No,
So-
middle management, okay. Yeah, the senior management should be able to convey.
Listen, it's one of those things where,
better be good.
everyone thinks
Cut me off. It's better be
it's
good.
totally good. The middle managers deal with all the shit, like Chad was saying. What happens is the company's like, oh, we need to get lean and cut some of this fat out, And then the higher-ups get tired of dealing with all the bullshit, and then they hire middle management back in there again.
Yeah. the
Exactly.
Middle
manager's
manager's job.
buffer.
Yeah, exactly. It's an administrative buffer.
Yeah.
They're the ones that approve time cards, schedule
Time off and
Yeah,
take
stuff
care
like
of,
that.
I got to go to the doctor.
administrative tasks.
Yeah.
Primarily.
Hire better people, then you don't have to have shit jobs like that.
Well, there's only so many good people.
That's
I mean,
true.
The entire population is, 50% of people are below average.
I mean,
And then you're working with a budget that you have to hire from to
Yep.
boot.
Yeah.
yep, and it's, So I don't know. I'd be surprised.
I'd be remiss if that was the first job, yeah, or even in the top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
okay, next.
this article is just white collar jobs too. It's not blue collar jobs.
okay.
So number 2 is commodity salesperson.
What is that?
That's
What is
a commodity is like
Ad sales and supplies,
Yeah.
supply sales. Commodities like
goods and services.
good, hard goods. I don't know how that.
I don't know.
Well, so if I was gonna buy like a bunch of lumber because I'm a house builder,
Yeah.
my job is gonna go away.
You sound super sure
Yeah.
about that you're a house builder, Marshall.
I'm just giving an example of someone who would need to buy physical goods, right?
Well, this guy's saying that machines can take a lot of the cost out of the sales process, such as request for proposal, quotation, order, and fulfillment system.
Well, that may be. You still need eyes on it, though.
Well, yeah, you still have request for proposal can be it can be pretty simple, I guess, but I mean, more oftentimes than not, it's not.
So are they claiming that eventually that
they're usually awful.
the system
I mean,
the systems?
It's a million years to read.
Sorry, Teeters, I'm interrupting you. Can you say that again?
I said, I mean, if you're going to do an RFP, like they're really hard to read. So I think robots should replace this job. I mean, make it easy to read.
Well, that's completely dependent on the person requesting the proposal knowing exactly what they want, which most times they don't.
Fill out a form, submit it, call it a day. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Commodity sales.
I don't know. That seems kind of weird to me, though. That there's that specific of a sales position. Wouldn't it just be sales in general? I don't know. But most companies, that's where their bread and butter comes from.
Well, and they're working to automate positions like that because there's a lot of automated.
Well,
RFP,
I guess if you're gonna do like
databases.
purchasing, right?
Yeah.
So that can probably be automated, but in order to get there, you would need to have such an efficient system in place to where, let's say, I'm the house builder again. I'm getting low on my wood, and I need to get some more wood ordered. The system's gonna have to know how much I have in inventory, and when I get to a certain
Everybody
point,
knows how much you want wood
Yeah.
ordered.
yeah, I love
Well, what it
wood,
probably-
man. I love it.
what it probably translates into is less salesmen being required to do the same job.
Right.
Right.
Not getting rid of all of them, just
I think that's one that I
cutting a lot
actually
of
agree
the
with. Yeah.
Okay. What's the next one?
report writers, journalists, authors, and announcers.
Report writers for sure. A lot of the
Hold on.
infrastructure.
Hold on. What type of reports are you talking about?
Like
Yeah, like news? Is that news reporter or what?
no, like if you're establishing your requirements up front, it's
talking
really
about, like,
easy
if
to
you-
just pull
writing-
the data
writing
on the
your-
back
if-
end, automate the charts.
If you can get a robot to write the technical reports that I have to do at work,
Not
I
those.
think you would be it's a report. It's a report, right?
It's
I need
talking
to
about
write a report.
simplistic analytics here. We're talking about
Well, that's
programmable. Yeah,
that's different. That's what Excel does. Excel can spit out reports.
that's what this
chart
is.
reports.
Is this not referring to that?
I don't. That's not how I read that as. I read it as like a written report. Writing implies that there's verbiage, words,
Yeah,
not just
there's
numbers.
context.
Which, yeah, not just numbers. Sitting out
So,
charts
so
and
the
graphs
database will actually do the analytics and recommendations for you. Is that the
that's-
implication?
I don't know.
But
I don't
the-
know what.
Don't they already kind of do that?
No.
I was just saying, there's extensions and databases that already do reporting.
Sure.
I'm interested to know how it's going to do journalists. That seems like a whole thing. Like, how could you make the news more boring? Let's have robots do it.
Well, at least I won't lie.
Yeah.
And authors, like
We could have like
authors of books. How are they gonna?
creative writing from a machine. It's going to be like
Exactly.
And then they put my circuits together, and then that was made.
Yeah, I don't get that one either.
That's kind of
This
I mean,
and
a
he
robot
specifically.
doesn't understand love. It doesn't understand like feelings. I mean, so
So,
yeah.
that's
It could write about very logic-based things like how to count to infinity. You could write that book, right?
they could probably write an episode of Star Trek.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because machines are just the computers are counting machines. So I figured if they do like Sesame Street 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, remember the little ball?
Yeah, but they're never going to come up with Count Dracula and then the 1 and the 2. they're never-
Yes. You got to see that you've seen the video where they bleep it out, right?
The count.
Every time he says count.
Oh yeah, it looks like he says fuck.
Fuck, that's hilarious. That's an old video, but it's still funny.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Perfect. Yeah, I don't necessarily agree with hardly any of those.
Well, so you think maybe
All right.
part of it, though, right?
Maybe part of the report writing, but there'll always be some context that needs to be added. You
Right.
know,
That-
analytical
that-
context.
if you said just report,
announcers with,
I guess.
come on.
Super
Is there,
vague,
is
too.
there like a Chad? Is there a date? Are they given like an estimated
No.
time frame? Are they just saying eventually
No,
this
no,
will
no.
happen?
This is to spur, speculation.
So it's clickbait.
Yeah, there's no-
It's fucking.
clickbait.
It's a clickbait story.
And we bought the
Yeah.
bait.
Shelley's just shooting from the hip here. I'm just throwing it there.
Well, Shelley sounds like an attractive woman, but he's a man, so that's clickbait right there. I don't know.
indeed.
What's the
All
next
right,
one?
number 4. Accountants and bookkeepers.
This one I agree with.
Well,
I agree
here's
with that.
my
I can agree with
no.
that.
Here's my thing with this. Is the whole reason accountants and bookkeepers have jobs is because the tax code is so complicated that the average person cannot just input their. They don't even know what information they have to input into a computer to get the right output. They don't know the right input to get the right output. So that's why you need the accountants and the bookkeepers.
Those people are stupid. I mean, type in basic numbers, get basic output.
Well, I mean, I agree. The tax code is super
I'm thinking-
complex.
Yeah, I'm
But
talking
that's
just
smart.
tax-wise. That's what accountants
Smart.
and bookkeepers are for. It's for taxes, basically.
Yeah, well,
Have
to
you
make
ever
sure
read
you're
Block?
turning a
All you
profit,
do is
etc.
Type in block 1, block 2, block 3, and you come out with your taxes.
Yeah, well, you start looking at all when you get into businesses and stuff. It's
Yeah, it gets pretty hairy.
well, yeah.
Or if you have
it's
if you have any stock or any other assets on the books, like that complicates the shit out of everything.
if you don't
Yeah.
fill out a 1040 EZ, I mean, I don't know. It
I
can
need
get
an
pretty
accountant.
complicated pretty
Yeah.
quick.
If you have a small business and you have any kind of employees, that's a whole nother thing.
That can
I mean,
all be automated.
I agree. I agree.
Eventually, yes.
And I think that simplifying
Theaters is like already welcoming our robot overlords.
yeah.
And I'm here to accept them.
He doesn't want to get turned into, a human popsicle or whatever they do to us. So he's going to be
Eventually,
there.
might get that.
What's the worst that could happen? Come on.
Well, they're going to make you teeth dog. You're going to be like their pet.
That's fine.
It could robo-hump
They're
you.
probably smarter than
Yeah.
they are anyway.
Did you ever see
My-
Coneheads, bro?
My
Did you ever see
is
that?
better than I shoot in this house, so I'm actually okay with that.
Well, okay. Well, hopefully they don't pet you too hard.
I might like it.
Okay, so,
So
I mean,
what's the
that's
what's
one
the verdict on the out?
I can see that
Sorry,
one
go ahead.
happening. I can see that one.
Yeah,
could?
Eventually.
the basic functionalities, yes.
Yeah, eventually. It's
I
numbers.
think
it's-
That's a numbers thing.
Yeah.
Computers are good
You guys
at
are
numbers.
really overestimating the ability of the general public. I feel like.
Well, I think if if all you have to do is let's say there's like a bot, like a tax bot, and it already knows because all your shit's all online anyway, and it just does it. Like I could
Yeah,
see
I know
that.
of plug-in applications for database.
Well, that's all dependent on the person keeping track of,
But you don't
you know,
need.
if you're talking about a business, all of their expenses and their, their accounts payable, accounts receivable, and that's, I don't know. It could, I guess it could get there eventually,
I'd
but
say it's one of those that's up there that I could see at some point, and especially if the tax code does somehow go through some kind of simplification process, that would make it even easier for a machine to do it.
There are apps available that are plugins to wider databases like ERPs
Well, I just think
that plug in and automate
a
and
bot,
calculate taxes for you
a bot
already.
or something, and that's kind of the next wave of the whole AI movement, or these little bots
Sure.
that do shit for you, and I think that's one that could happen.
Yeah. So was that
Of all
5,
of this-
Chandler?
That's the one that's numbers. That's the one that like computers and robots can understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's all dependent on human input, and that's
Variable
where
input,
I think.
yes.
I mean, Chad's
Variable input.
not wrong. I mean,
All based on human input. You can lie on your taxes no matter what. I mean,
but not if you're chipped and teeters. You already have a barcode.
that's right. I'm already scannable.
Anyway.
All right, number 5 is doctors.
Doctors.
Yeah, this is the stupidest one I've ever seen.
So we're gonna have RoboDoc. We're gonna have a bunch of.
Please read the elaboration on that
Yeah,
one.
can you read that to us?
Okay.
Read it.
This may be one of the only guaranteed positive outcomes of robots taking human jobs. Current world population is 7.3 billion. Expected to go to 8.5 billion by 2030, 9.7 by 2050, and
People getting the
11.2 billion people by 2100. Damn.
Thank God I'll be dead by that. Jesus Christ.
You might still be alive because you can have a robot doctor who's gonna be like, Taters, we
I will kill
gotta
myself
replace
before
your
that happens.
lungs and your liver and give you some Jello pudding. And then
Well, I'm
you're
going to need a new liver. That's for goddamn sure.
Yeah, you're probably gonna need that.
So it's saying there's robots that are offering advice for the best treatments of various cancers. They're helping spot early on
So
skin
we talking
cancer.
like Watson, right? Aren't they using Watson for that?
Yeah, IBM Watson for the cancer.
But that's more
ultra
like-
precise robosurgeons.
Okay, they have those.
All right, having worked in healthcare, I've seen the robosurgeons. They're ridiculous. I mean,
And
they're
they-
cool, but they still require somebody to actually, with medical knowledge, to do something.
And they look like the things that that Shredder and Bebop and Rocksteady get into when they go to the surface of the Earth, right?
Exactly. I mean,
They look like a giant drill.
Like diagnostics could be handled by a computer, like punching your symptoms, and here's
Yeah.
the list of diseases.
Like the fucking WebMD shit.
Human element says, well, based on this, I think you probably have AIDS.
Herpes.
Herpes for sure. Yeah.
AIDS, definitely AIDS.
I guess.
And what
So
happens?
there's a
It's like everybody who comes to the ER that day has herpes.
Well, I mean,
Well,
so-
shit, we-
so-
Not making light of those illnesses, people. Just saying, like, what the hell?
Well, so what happens if it gets it wrong? You can't sue the computer for malpractice. Can you?
or can you?
Or can you? Well, eventually, apparently, robots are
The
going to pay
programmers of those
taxes.
things.
So,
Concept there.
are we going to start giving robots names? So, like Bob, the medical diagnostic robot, fucked up, and then you got to sue him
No,
for
it's
like
gonna
a
be
year's
like
wages.
it's gonna be like Futurama, where you name robots Bender and whatever.
Okay.
Bender gets
so there's-
malpractice.
What?
Or I don't know. How
He said
that
they're
works.
getting sued for malpractice.
Oh yeah, Bender's fucked. That's what's going to happen. Does Bender pay taxes?
I don't know. I think that article is largely.
Yeah,
You know,
because he adopted all
they're
those
missing
kids.
like a really obvious one, which is truck drivers.
That's not white
Hey,
collar.
well, what do you guys?
Oh well.
What do you guys
okay.
think of this? What do you guys think of this prediction that came out of the White House during the Obama administration, that there's an 83% chance that workers who earn $20 an hour or less could have their jobs replaced by robots in the next 5 years?
I don't
I
think.
think Barry's full of shit on that one.
Yeah. The toilet definitely needs to be flushed on that one.
Yeah. What the fuck are they smoking?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not saying automation's going to happen, and it's been happening since the beginning of time, since people started inventing tools and machines to do things for them. So, I mean, think about all the people who used to make horse buggies and shit, got all their jobs replaced by the people that made cars. And then now there's not people making cars because there's robots making cars, but there's people that program the machines and then the people that make the machines.
Hand talking.
I guess until you get the machines that make
Well,
the
so the-
machines, right?
Yep. When they become self-aware, Skynet, and we're fucked.
Yeah, Skynet. Then we're gonna have RoboCop and fucking Terminators running around. Hopefully, RoboCop still.
Time travel.
Can't wait for that. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, and then that's what we're gonna have to do is like either go and do it Wall-E style and shoot off of the Earth. We're gonna have to do like Time Cop and go back in time. Actually, yeah, I guess more.
I was going to use Terminator style.
Shooting
and
over
join the
my
resistance.
shoulder.
Yeah,
like
Terminator.
A RoboCop aim.
You gotta go stop Skynet before it starts. Which, there's a lot of easier ways they could have done that. They didn't-
Join the resistance.
Yeah,
What about the idea of taxing robots that you mentioned earlier?
that's
I
ridiculous.
think-
Yeah,
I
Robots
think
are
it-
fucking people,
Yeah.
dude.
If robots are going to steal our jobs,
A robot's
they
like
should be taxed.
Okay, well, the chair that I'm sitting on stole the job of my legs to make me stand up.
Yeah, should the chair pay taxes?
Yeah, fucking
Yeah,
chair.
tax the chair.
There's-
Standing tax.
The chair isn't a paying job. Let's just say that
But the
a
chair.
robot like Troy Aikman as an announcer, as this article said, well, by God, that should have to pay taxes. Otherwise, our economy will fit. If all of our jobs are replaced by taxes or replaced by robots, there will be
But
nobody
they're
to pay
not.
taxes.
They're not going to.
Yeah.
No,
You
no.
have
People
to
have
pay
to
the
build
tax.
the
You have to-
robots, dude.
You have
Service
to
the
tax
robots,
the robots,
monitor the robots.
or else the tax
Yeah.
revenue will go way down.
It's
They
just
can't
different
even
jobs.
listen. They can't even make a good sex robot. So I mean, we're okay for a while.
Yeah, Marshall's real familiar with that
What are you, a
market.
connoisseur of sex robots?
Yeah,
That's
that's
gonna-
what I'm saying.
Listen, that's the first thing to take off in any industry.
I'm accustomed.
We know that.
If they could get sex robots right, that's when you need to be worried. Because that means they're coming. If they can do that, they can do it.
I've seen some pretty advanced ones where they throw a VR headset over your eyes, and then they have something like going on down there.
And it's like a
Yep. And it's all like virtual, and it like you could like feel and grab, and oh yeah. Google
Let's
that
discuss
shit.
off air.
That's still not a
I'm
robot.
intrigued.
that's
What?
I said, let's discuss off air because I'm intrigued.
Yeah. What about what is this service called?
I don't know.
Where did you see it?
I saw it on a MGTOW video.
Ah.
Oh, that's
Well, that would
MGTOW.
be one of the top groups of individuals that would purchase services
it?
like
Absolutely.
that. That's for sure.
Yep.
Because girls are bad. Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah. So, any other jobs you think will be replaced? White collar jobs.
Fast food. Oh wait, white collar. Yeah, I don't know.
Is fast food considered white collar? It's not really blue
No.
collar.
I don't think so.
I think entry level customer service agents. You can
Well,
automate all the steps.
no, there's no chance.
Again,
that
you can replace those.
how
people
was
with
it when you
bots.
call somebody and you have to talk to a fucking robot?
You don't like
I
talking
hate
to the machines.
Talk to a,
I
They
hate it
already
when
do some
That's kind of
remnants of that
enraging.
now.
I hate it when the IVR tree has like 7 buttons and to get to anything useful. So but that's on
Pretty standard in this day and age.
company by company basis. But the ones that you can talk to, I hate those even more because like if I've got like someone mowing their grass or a bunch of noise going on, I can't sit there and go, my name's Bob and I need it. You can't do that.
Yep.
Like when you call Comcast and they like say your name.
I got no other jobs though.
Okay. What about
What about the remote, folks?
What about the remote? Should we tax the remote? Is that what you're saying? I don't know what you're saying. What does that mean?
I said the people that are not in the Savage Lab.
Oh,
The remote.
our Skype folks.
Oh, what?
what?
Yep, we're talking to you, but
Well
Wayne's
done.
talking gibberish.
Oh, hey. I don't know.
Look at he's getting angry right now.
Any
He's
more
getting-
jobs? Any more jobs? Come on.
Nope. I got nothing. man.
Okay, great. Thanks, Shirley, for the article, you dumb cunt bag.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, son of a bitch. Yeah, that's
Fuck Shelly.
harsh.
Shelley? Cindy?
Just kidding. Kisses, Shelly. We
Cindy
love you
Lauper?
all, whatever you are.
Okay.
Unless you want to give me a job, then Shelly, you're the man.
Whoa, man. Whoa, man. All right. That's it. All right, bye, guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like and dislike and whatever you want to do. Just do that and then put a comment below.
Sorry, Shelly.
Curse it, Wayne.
Yeah, fuck Wayne. Look at him.
Dick.
Look at him.
Kisses.
I'm going to replace Wayne as a human.
Great.
You're
Good
going
one.
out of service.
Bye-bye.